Well, current situation of this country where the rupee value is devaluated, where people are getting sacked out of their jobs continuously. When we look at this scenario, we were hoping that the government will come up and announce a comprehensive and a very robust strategy for the growth of the economy of this country. But unfortunately, that is not the case. And especially when we look at core sectors like MSP, when we look at core sectors like how the government is going to infuse more funds to control inflation or price rise, none of that is mentioned. So over and all, other than the tax exemption that they gave from 5 lakh to 7 lakhs, nothing else seems to be relevant to the people. Well, when they gave ornate statements like youth empowerment, green empowerment, etc., no budget is mentioned against that. Whatever budget that you are going to give to that schemes is not mentioned. And the budget where it is mentioned, for example, like Narega, they only gave 60,000 crores to Narega this year. But whereas Narega, to serve the poorest of the poor laborers across the nation, only for at least 100 days if you can give work to them, we need 2.5 lakh crores. But the allocation is only 60,000 crores. So where there is a preset, a well-formulated design that you can disseminate the money through, they have cut short of the funds. And where there is nothing, where it is obscure, like where they announced a Big Bang announcement, 10 lakh crore for investment in infrastructure, there is no clarity given to which infrastructure are they going to support. Are they going to build roads? Are they going to build dams? What are they going to build? Are they going to build nuclear power plants? What are you going to build? There is no clarity on that. So there is no roadmap. See, when the Prime Minister talks about the push that he wants to give to this economy and make India into a developing country by 2047, what is to be done? Today, India's per capita income is around $2,000 per person. It has to go up to 12,000 dollars per person if it has to go to the category of developed country. But no clear roadmap is there. We only have 25 years to achieve that. No clear roadmap is there. Then what has the budget achieved? This is what I wanted to ask. And unfortunately, there are more than 800-900 schemes which they have already announced in the last 4 years. And we have no idea what has happened. They have abandoned many schemes. Like they were earlier saying smart cities. Now that scheme is abandoned. They bought a new name, sustainable cities. We have no idea what that is, what the criteria is, which cities are going to get the help. So this way the budget is haphazard. The budget does not clearly speak about their objectives. Its basic fundamental definition of a budget is that it is a statement of national priorities. Now when we look at the budget, we have no clue what the priorities are. At least we were hoping that making India into a developed nation by next 25 years, and then aligning with the state budgets and recalibrating whatever announcement that we have made earlier. These were the goals at least that we were looking for. But none of that is mentioned in the budget. It is a very unfortunate kind of a budget presentation. Lofty words, huge promises, but no numbers attached, no responsibility attached. So my overall take on the budget is this is a proper mathematical proof which once again proves that it is a failure of the Modi government.
Ma'am, how do you see the big announcements like railway budget and nursing colleges and as well as MSME loans waiver? So how do you see this?
देखिए सारे announcement ही रहेंगे because we have seen in the last 8 years whenever they make a huge announcement, none of the states have ever received any benefit. States like Telangana, we have received nothing in railways and we have no hope from them. Nursing colleges, they are only giving it to places where they already gave medical colleges. So we have no medical colleges that are given by the center in Telangana. That means we are not going to get nursing colleges as well. So likewise, various schemes they announce, they are not clearly mentioning what are they going to do, what is their agenda. So that is why I'm saying this is a budget which is just there to cover up the failures of the Modi government. But unfortunately, numbers don't lie. So this is a mathematical proof that Modi government has failed in terms of physical deficit. They have gone up to 5.9%, and whereas they are restricting the states to stay at 3.5%, which is highly impossible. And if you don't hold the hands of the states and help them to get out of this physical deficit and help them get more loans, country is not going to prosper at a uniform rate. I was really expecting, because when we compare ourselves with China's median age of the population is 37.1 years, whereas our median age of the population in India is 27.6 years. That means there is more young people in India, and the opportunities for the younger India should have been defined in a better way. Although they mention youth power, etc., Nothing is clearly mentioned. And lakhs of youth today have been sacked from their jobs. There is no clear plan or definition that is given for that. And also, there is nothing mentioned on the education. Healthcare after COVID, we thought will get a lot of attention. Nothing is mentioned other than the nursing colleges in the healthcare. Fortification of the nutrition goals of the country, we expected there will be more. Nothing is mentioned on that. Women empowerment, more help to women. They said they will link up all the SHGs and try and form a bigger FPOs. They said the same thing about the farmers in the last budget, but that did not work out. So we do not believe the government when they say they're going to create larger FPOs and do something, other than they're trying to take advantage of the already established SHGs. So there is nothing concrete that is given there. So all in all, the budget only talks about lofty ideals, but doesn't really open the purse where it is required. So that is what is required. So I believe this again, once again, is a true proof of the failure of the Modi government. Thank you so much.